Hey guys, it's your girl Julia Brown. I'm here today just to let you know that if you really want to start a garden, take the guesswork out of it. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is get you some soil, get you some seed, add you some water, and let God do the work. Okay? I thought I had some water here before me, but I must have took it back. But I just want to let you know how I got started and how this all came about before me. So a year ago, maybe it's been 2 years ago or so, I went to take my son on a trip. I'm giving you the fast version of it all. Basically, I went on a trip. We got on this airplane in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and it was a small plane. Before we even got to the plane, they made all of us weigh in, whoever is going to get on the plane. When we got to, whenever they called us to come, they was like, come on, let's go. And then when we got to the plane, my son got on the plane and they told me to stop. When they halted me, I was like, what's going on? Why? And, basically they said, we're going to put you back here, back where my son is over there. And I was like, no. And he told me that when I get on, they won't put me in front so they can balance out the plane. What kind of stuff is that, guys? So at that point, I was like, so that's why they got my weight and everything. And I said, I will never go through that type of humiliation all because of my weight, guys. So anyway, fast forward, I knew I wanted to go on the trip and I knew I wasn't turning back. So I said, you know what? Since this is an issue, this is something that I'm going to have to deal with when I get back home. We took the trip. We had a good time. And then when I got back, I got busy. Okay, guys. And what I want to share was I started changing my eating habits. I lost over 95 pounds. But you know what? Life be life and stuff happens, okay? And so I didn't let that stop me. I had things come up, but you know what? I stayed going. You know what I'm saying? You fall down, but you got to get back up. You can't stop just because you fall down. That's with anything across the board. But anyway, a long time ago, God had given me a vision. He told me to feed his people. He told me that I was going to be a resource for his people, but I didn't really know how all this stuff was playing together. Okay. All my life, I've always loved helping people, but I just didn't know, how this was going to work out. I didn't even really think twice about it. I know that I was a mom going through life situations, but at the end of the day, I needed to be right for the fam. Okay. It's about the family. Okay. So then God gave me J3 Fit for Life. It's about being fit spiritually, being fit physically, and being fit financially, guys. And that's what the mission is all about. At first I felt like, me? Now come on, Lord, now you doing too much now. I'm not the part on all of this. I'm not the part, me. So then I just said, you know what, Lord, I'm here. Whatever you want me to do, I'm just going to do what you want me to do. I know. And then he told me that he was going to send resources. He told me he was going to put people in my life that were going to help me get to where I'm going. And I've been seeing that play out in real time, guys. God's been doing that. We oftentimes say we want change, we want this, we want that. But the question is, how bad do you want it? Are you willing to sacrifice, give up something to move forward for the good? People hesitate. People sabotage and, just hinder themselves because they procrastinate. If you would just take a step, you got to take some steps by faith. Me and my sister, we normally have the walks on Monday. It's called faith walks because whatever you're going through, you got to take that step of faith. And the only way to take that step of faith is by taking one step after the other. That's how you get there. You are not going to get anything different if you don't at least make a step. So guys, I'm going to reel it back in, but I do want you to know that if you want to learn to grow your own food, do it. It does not cost you but a little bit of time. A little bit of time and a little bit of effort, because first off, in 1 Colossians, I believe it's 3:6-8, First off, it talks about how we have the seed, you know what I'm saying? And then one water and God gives the increase. That's what's going on here. You see this right here? This is an okra plant. I started this plant on April the 2nd. You see this? If you don't at least plant the seed, you can't grow if you don't sow. You see this seed right here? I have seed. This right here is purple hull peas, right? This one right here is okra seeds. This small seed can produce great things, guys. And these, I didn't pull them out, but these are colored seeds. All you have to do is start sowing. You gotta start sowing but you gotta make sure the ground is right. Cause you can't, if you plant a seed and you are not seeing it grow, you gotta go back to see what's really going on, okay? Because you gotta make sure you're sowing into good ground. This right here is, a seed starting mix, okay? So it's simple. All you gotta do, now I like to get my hands down and dirty. But for those who don't want to get them hands dirty, baby, it's okay. Glove up, and put your hand down to the plow, okay? So that's all you gotta do. You gotta start somewhere. You got your gloves, you got your tools, and get to work. God placed people in your life that have the tools to help you get to the next level. Come on, let's do it. Peace. Bye-bye. God bless you. Matter of fact, I said all that, but if you are wanting information and you want to learn how to begin your garden, check in, okay? I will definitely give more information. I have a page on Facebook, and it's called J3 Fit for Life. And like I told you before, it's about faith, fitness, and finance. God has blessed people in my life that are helping me level up, but it requires something out of me. It requires me to get started. You can't want it. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you, baby. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Okay? So if you serious, see, that's one thing. You got two type of people in life, too. You have serious people and you have curious people. Some people are curious about what you're doing, but ain't really ready. But then you have the serious people that really just need the right people to be in their life to help bridge them to help them get to their destination. And I found that in church, they call that destiny helpers. All right. So plug in. If you want to learn how to grow, baby, you got to learn how to sow. So let's sow together and let's grow together. All right. Peace. Bye bye.